So, hello students. From today, we have to start a very important topic of class 12th, that is Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction. The word is electromagnetic induction. The phenomena was first demonstrated by Faraday actually. So, before we go for the basics of the Faraday's experiment, we should know about the magnetic flux. What magnetic flux means? We have studied in the previous class about the properties of magnetic field lines. So, number of magnetic field lines associated to some area is known as magnetic flux. So, if we have some area and if we find the number of magnetic field lines associated, then that is called magnetic flux associated. So the formula for magnetic flux is given by the dot product of magnetic field and area vector. So B dot A is called magnetic flux. So by the dot product we can write it is BA cos theta, where theta is the angle between magnetic field and normal to the surface. So illustrated by the two diagrams. In this case, the area A is tilted so that the normal to the surface is making an angle theta with the direction of magnetic field. So the magnetic flux associated is given by BA cos theta. But in the second, the area vector is such that the magnetic field line or magnetic field and that normal to the area or surface is parallel. So the angle is 0 degree. So here the flux is BA because the value of cos 0 is 1. So this is the expression for magnetic flux, because we will use this magnetic flux many times in the topic Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction. Now something about the Faraday's experiment. I think all of you know from magnetic effect of current that an experiment was performed by Ørsted. In that experiment, it was explained that whenever there is a current flowing in a conductor, there is a magnetic field associated around it. But Faraday thought in the reverse manner. He thought when current can produce a magnetic field, whether the reverse is possible or not, whether a magnetic field can be used to produce current or not. So he performed an experiment, and that famous experiment is known as Faraday's experiment. He took a coil connected to a galvanometer. There is no source of EMF, there is no battery, and then he took a magnet, bar magnet, and he started moving the bar magnet towards the coil and away from the coil, towards the coil and away from the coil. By the simply movement of the magnet towards the coil, away from the coil, towards the coil, away from the coil, he observed that the galvanometer needle deflects. The deflection in the galvanometer proves the appearance of EMF or current. So by simply using a magnet and its movement to and fro, one can induce a current in the coil. No doubt that current is temporary and that lasts only up to the change is maintained. So this EMF is known as induced EMF, and the current is called induced current. So this experiment is very famous and important experiment, and by this experiment only Faraday can think of generating or producing a current by using a magnet or changing magnetic field. So this is called Faraday's experiment. So what actually is going on in this experiment? When North Pole is moving towards the coil, then number of lines of force associated with the coil increases. So when North Pole is moving towards the coil, number of lines of force, that is magnetic flux, increases. When North Pole is moving away from the coil, the number of lines of force or magnetic flux linked to the coil decreases. So this increase, decrease, increase, decrease. So we can use the word change. So by this flux change, either by increasing or by decreasing, then EMF is induced in the coil, and because of that EMF, a current is flowing in the coil known as induced current. So I think you know about Faraday's experiment now. By this changing magnetic field lines associated to a coil, one can induce current in a coil. Right? So this is Faraday's experiment. Now based on his experiment, Faraday has given Faraday has given two laws known as Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction. So the first law says, whenever there is a change in the magnetic flux linked to a coil, an EMF is induced in the circuit or coil, which lasts till the change takes place. So that EMF appears in the coil up to which the change is maintained. The moment change is stopped, this EMF is also stopped. So to maintain the EMF or current in the coil, we have to maintain the change in magnetic flux, right? The EMF so induced is known as induced EMF, that is voltage, and current is known as induced current, and the phenomena is known as electromagnetic induction, EMI. So first law actually gives the definition of EMI, that what actually is electromagnetic induction. So this is simply the result of his experiment known as Faraday's experiment. Now, he further observed and found the magnitude of that EMF, that how that EMF or current depends on this changing magnetic flux. So this is the second law. This says the EMF induced is proportional to the rate of change of magnetic flux associated with the coil. So phi is the magnetic flux, then d phi by dt is rate of change of magnetic flux. So E is proportional to this d phi by dt, and E is equal to minus d phi by dt. And if n is number of turns in that coil, we can write E is equal to minus n d phi by dt. So the formula for induced EMF is now minus n d phi by dt, where d phi by dt is rate of change of magnetic flux, n is number of turns. And here negative sign plays a vital role. The negative sign shows that the nature of EMF induced is such that it always opposes the change in magnetic flux. So this is very important to understand. the EMF is produced by the change in magnetic flux, but its nature is such that it opposes the very cause of change. So this is very important because that gives the direction of induced current in the circuit. So magnitude of the formula is E equal to N d phi by dt. So this is your E is equal to N d phi by dt. So this is Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction. So we have two laws. So up to this video we have studied about Faraday's experiment and Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction.